What's up, and welcome back, my precious little pack, to VEGA Conflict. So I've got the highlight reel. I only got 3 clips from the Civil War. I got another dollar as always, but I'm slowly building up my PvP fleet a little bit more. The Alliance War is actually coming up. I'll talk about that a bit, as well as show off the clips. But I'm going to go ahead and talk about everything. The clips will be rolled at the end of the video, as always. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at the upcoming Alliance War. It will be live in 2 days. It'll last for 2 days, from what I understand from the time frame. And the change that they did was they made it so it's both PvP and PvE. And they actually balanced this out. This is actually pretty nice, because this is what I was hoping they would do from the after effect of the last one. It was so poor because they disabled PvP. The PvE targets were actually a good thing for people that weren't looking to do PvP, or for the people that were looking for targets to do that would reward decent intel payouts at the lower level and give you more incentive to, instead of fight amongst players, fight the AI and only fight in the high tier. So you get good PvP payouts in the high tier and good PvP payouts, well, PvE payouts in the low tier. They did make a few changes to the Alliance War, and I'll point these out and I'll give my thoughts as well. But so far it's actually been fairly straightforward and good for the game. Now, how is it good for the game? First off, the PvP and PvE Alliance War is actually a pretty interesting thing. Actually, let's do something a little bit better than that. I've been logged in for a little while now. Here it is. He announced it, and while I was reading this, I started to think, are we going to get an unknown alien class ship in-game that we can use? Are we going to get something like that for no reason, just some entertaining fact about the ship? Or we get something that we may not know? Maybe we'll get a PvP version of a Reaper, except for it'll be a reward for doing certain things in Alliance Wars down the road sometime. Now, here's the PvE targets, and we definitely know that we'll be hitting PvP targets, other players, because these points payouts are garbage compared to the player equivalent, but then in the lower tier they have better payouts in some places over the difficulty. Now, player fleets are always going to be rewarding higher XP because the level 30 rewards 3,000. That isn't half bad though, because they more than make up for it with a chance at boxes. You don't have a 100% chance, you have a partial chance on everything up to the 50. At the 50, we actually see that it has 2 that are both 100% chance boxes. That's actually pretty interesting. And I didn't hit the higher level Marauders all that often during the last Alliance War because I wasn't too interested in them, because the rewards for them, while they were good in my eyes, if I wanted to actually get them, I didn't need them at the time because I already had my mark for Bastion in production. I wasn't going to be building any more marks for a while. But this, since I'm working on the battleship right now, it's actually in production. I need one Mark III box. Yeah, one Mark III to be able to start the Mark III production. And as well, I can start collecting some more Xeno Epsilon cannons. The fragments at which I actually am in need of, because I think, yeah, I need more because I finished the crafting for the last one. Let's quickly go over the prize lists since the targets have been covered. Outposts are the same and everything like that. Something that they did change though, right here, solar shards. Before I actually go over the prize list, they changed how many solar shards you need to activate each tier. So now it's 0 for tier 1, 15,000 for tier 2, 100,000 for tier 3, and 750,000 for tier 4. Now, unless you're in a good clan of PvE or PvP players, this one may not be all that easy to do, or if you have heavy coiners or anything like that. But to be honest, it actually isn't that bad, because I've actually hit a few of them in the lower tier. I was using 3 cruisers. The cruisers actually showed off a while back in the Alliance War highlights, those 3 cruisers. And I was actually hitting level 30 and 35 bases. I'd hit 3 to 4 of them per run, then go back for repairs. But enough of that, let's go over the prizes. This is actually another good addition. Since they're doing PvE as well, they're introducing PvE prizes as well as the PvP. So you can get your good ships to fight each other, but you can also get blank hulls to use anywhere else. We get Punishers and Exterminators. You get Xeno Disintegrator Cannon, level 1. It isn't half a bad weapon because I have one Punisher. It's fully fitted with them. Xeno Shatter Driver 1. A credit. Now that is actually going to be extremely better in my eyes because it's a credit. It's an instant fit. However, you only get 3 of them. And for the high level PvP, most of us will be able to unlock that in the first 25-30 minutes of the event. So that'll be a good one. And they also, for each matching tier, they also have the mark boxes for each of the tiers. But the boxes I'm going for are PvP related. I need my Vanquisher carriers, I need more Dragoon blueprints, the mark upgrade boxes. My Berserkers are fine right now. I definitely need to get more Dragoon boxes though, because those are the big ones that I keep running out of. Resources, the only thing I'd actually say from getting from here, I'd actually say focus on getting Blood Amber first, because the Blood Amber will in turn turn into more ships, more weapons, and things like that related to the PvP. And it's 250,000. And we go down to the next one, it is 140,000 for 280,000. And something changed in between this time and the last time. Wasn't this only available to 8 last time, or was the price different? The price was different. That's what it was. It was 240,000. It was 24,000. It would be brought up to 240,000 because total it was 480,000 total last time. So that changed as well. Seriously. And now I'm just gonna have that there the entire time. Gotta love that. I'm gonna quickly fix that and then get right back into it, everybody. I got a little pop-up I've gotta fix real quick. There we go. Alright, now as I was saying before I was interrupted by, I can't even call that a misclick because it was intentional. I was trying to activate the scroll down so I could go like this. There we go. Don't know how it was being treated like an internet page. But as we actually scroll down, last time, like I was saying, it was 480,000 for all 200 Blood Amber, and you could in turn turn it back into more prizes. Now, these time tokens, I actually say they're overpriced because if you compare them to the price of Blood Amber, it takes 35 Blood Amber, which is 4 of these for about 100,000 to buy a 4-hour time token when time tokens are available. That would mean that these are twice as expensive as their standard counterparts just via the Blood Amber we have right here. And we can just literally say the price. So those are overpriced. I wouldn't recommend getting them unless you actually don't have Blood Amber to begin with, in which case then I'd still again refer you back to buying these ones because these will be cheaper and you can get more time tokens during the days they're available. The only time token I see being beneficial here is the 1-hour repair time. Again, it is overpriced, but it isn't that bad. Let's go down a little bit further. We have more blank hulls down here. Enforcer and Vindicator. We also have the boxes for both for Mark II. And then we get into the PvP stuff again. Again, I'm going to be going for the Vanquisher carriers, and what I would recommend is that everybody else goes after... Oh! Well, would you look at that? The full blueprint is available this time for the Bastion Cruiser. And it's only in... You can get it in Tier 3. Well, would you look at that? That's actually amazing. This time around, you can get a single blueprint piece from the Paragon, though. And at Tier 3, we can also get Elite Credits. Spectral Shell, everybody wants level 3, and they haven't had level 3 Spectral Shell in a while. You have the blueprints for the primary PvP ships. The Tyrant, which is the one everybody hates, because apparently it's overpowered, and I've fought plenty of them, and you can either go down the Cutter Rush strategy, just to destroy them, or you can go with the Destroyers like what I do, and you can just outrange them. The armor, again, the repair tokens are overpriced again. And Blood Amber stops at tier 2, so I actually think that they should introduce a one-time purchase of 100 Blood Amber here and 100 or 200 here in both categories, just to increase the amount of Blood Amber a player can get. But that about covers it for... Okay, so you can get 2 pieces. You can get one from level 3 and one from level 4. Tier 4. Vanquisher Carrier Elite credits. So here's your Axis Elite credits as well as your Elite credits for your PvP ships. So basically what we've had all along. Raven drones. I may actually get some of the Scourge fuel just for some fittings I have as I slowly build them. So that I may pick up a few of them. If I can actually get to tier 4, we'll have to see how far the clan can go. And now, on this note, I am going to be actively recruiting more people into the clan than what it currently has. So if you're looking for a mostly or primarily friendly and PvE focused or a laid back clan, feel free to send a request. You can go right over here for the Alliance, and you can search it by the tag or by the name, and... Oh, well, ain't that lucky. But you can search and you can collect it, and if you send a request, I'll invite you, but there are rules. First off, no attacking unless the other person has attacked you first and you can prove it. Second, no attacking other people within the clan unless they ask you to or unless you ask them to and they agree, and it's mostly to do as a balance test. So you can all play around and figure out who can do what and then help train. So basically it can be seen as training. 3, do not verbally harass anybody. If I hear of it and I can verify it through any sources, and if it's from the source that you said verbally harassed, if I know them to be a troll, I'll just ignore it and treat it as if it never happened. But if it proves to be true, you will be removed from the clan, so keep it clean in chat. But other than that, what are the benefits of joining the clan? A very small number of active players, as you can see here, compared to the currently inactive, but that's also why I'm going to be recruiting. The best way to do so is make a video. So I figure I'd incorporate in this one because Alliance War is coming up in 2 days. The best time to get into a clan to start doing Alliance War is now. Now, the benefit of a clan is they can help you reduce build time to up to 10%. But it's also good to have allies around. Now, I believe that's everything I wanted to talk about. You can send a request to join the clan, mostly on a daily basis now. I'm going to start doing daily videos about just different things, just depends. And each time I'm going to be talking with people and be listing off ideas, things like that, because I'm going to be trying to do that a little bit more frequently. I'm going to be showcasing a few attacks that I've actually done recently, as well as try and do PvP a little bit more, except for, again, it'll be primarily focused around times the PvP events are active because I'm typically not a PvP player. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set everything up, I'm going to get the clan running, and I'm going to start getting everything mostly set up to have people join. And I'll keep an eye on everything, but I want to see more people in the clan, activity, stuff like that. So if you're looking for a clan, feel free to send a request. If you want assistance or anything like that, if you want to know fittings or anything like that, you can ask me or you can ask some of the others from the clan because I've talked to them about fittings as well as bounced ideas off of them and things like that. But that's going to be it for this video, everybody. If you liked the video or the following clips, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And that's going to be about it, everybody. And as always, I'll see you later.